No, it was just a tool. A device crafted by Sir Thesile to aid in his endless experiments. Suppose I could imagine ways to modify the device, but for what reason? Haven't a clue. Tools have a way of wandering off when you don't stay vigilant. Had a guar that used to swallow tools when I wasn't looking. Glowed for a month until the enchantment dissipated and the tool passed. Should have heard the screams. I was his apprentice, but that was years ago. Spent time working in the Clockwork City. The Archcanon, Lord Vivek's High Priest. He's the father of mystery. It's a wonder and a miracle.
Alrighty. Can't reset it. Can I just like get rid of it? No. Okay. Well, that was it.
Outlander, over here!
Oh god. I guess some ghost talking to us now.
This requires a considerable amount of effort, so just listen. We have a problem here. Return to my office immediately.
Where did you think I was going? Done everything. Is there a way shrine somewhere in here? Way shrine would be nice. Can you remember what a way shrine looks like? Guess not. Yeah, it's not worth reshrining again. We're just gonna have to run. So many missions to accept out here. They'd overwhelm myself with missions though. Gotta go this way. Yep, we are getting close. Oh, I could have gone in on the other side there. Oops. Okay, almost there. It's a weird way to get off a horse.
At last.
Okay, I'll be
Did you
right
see
back.
what's happening outside? Red Mountain rumbles louder and more frequently. The sky grows dark, and worst of all, the people are beginning to notice. Soon I'll have to muster the Ordinators to keep them from the palace doors.
Okay.
In part, Lord Vivec is not well. I won't allow his followers to see him in this state. He continues to lose energy, and it's becoming difficult for him to maintain the realm in his usual fashion. Now, what did your investigations uncover? I'll review these documents and present your findings to Lord Vivec. I was against bringing you into this investigation, but I was wrong. Thank you for aiding us. You should go... Very well. Tell me what you learned at each of the locations, and let's see what conclusions we can come to. Barrelzar faithfully served Sothis Seal. He's as loyal to the Tribunal as I am. He would never intentionally harm Lord Vivec. But that tool he mentioned... Lord Vivec doesn't want his followers to see him in such a weakened state. Only you, Canon Levuel, and myself are permitted into his palace now. Speaking of the palace, Lord Vivec wants to see you when we're done here. So your notes say, and this Saren assisted you. Interesting. Most Ashlanders want nothing to do with the Tribunal. Even so, they rarely become aggressive. I'd say this Chodala bears watching. If we can spare it, I'll send an armiger to Aldrin. Interesting theory. Perhaps Chodala's staff can steal Vivec's energy. But I have a hard time imagining how an Ashlander could accomplish such a feat. Lord Vivec said the draining has grown more intense since you left. It doesn't look well.
Ooh. You know what? That staff is probably part of the tool.
From what you discovered, I dare say there may be a correlation between the narcotic relic and the tool Barrowsal mentioned. And it seems the Ashlander thieves are connected to Chodala. Your evidence points to a clear conclusion.
Yep. That's
So
exactly it.
appears. Lord Vivec's doing his best not to complain, but I can see how much the draining of his energy has cost him. Just seeing you again should improve his mood considerably.
That's
And
cute.
the progress you made with your investigations, outstanding.
Alright, let's go see him. Oh, no, I gotta head up anyways.
Stand aside! Lord Vivec is expecting me.
Lord Vivec isn't receiving visitors today.
That's it. That was the whole conversation. I guess they're expecting people to just run by. Holy shit, he's not
My
even
lord.
floating.
Please, let me send for aid. Perhaps one of the healers can help you.
Pain is best tolerated in private, as I have written in the 37th ballad.
There must be something I can do.
You can call the Archcanon. He should hear the news our friend brings us. The river drains into the sea as my divinity flows out of me. Needs some work. As you can see, I continue to lose energy, and it has made me somewhat agitated. Have you made any progress toward discovering the source of my discomfort? An Ashlander? That seems unlikely, but I trust your instincts. We need to find out more about this Chodala and the ancient enemy that aids him. Take this. Another token of my appreciation. And look.
Nice. There's my
My
level I
lord,
need to morph my
the
ability.
Outlander may have actually discovered something.
Alright, let's do that first. Item set, health rings, racial skill line. Dark elf skills. Cool. So let's do magic and some stamina. I got 2 skill points, so here's the morphing the ability. Volatile familiar or unstable clanfair. What's this one? Let's summon. You can activate the familiar's special ability for 3,510. What was it before? 3,510 daily. Oh, same amount of magicka it cost, dealing 773. Every 2 seconds for 10 seconds. Every 2 seconds for 10 seconds. The final pulse will stun all enemies hit for 3 seconds. New effect. You summon a volatile familiar. Once summoned, you can activate the familiar's special ability to pulse area damage and stun enemies. Force 468. 463 to 468. Once summoned, activate for healing you and the Clambeer for 5310. It's the obvious one. Okay. Racial abilities. Dark Elf skills. Ashlander. Dynamic. I don't think I'm too interested in that one. What about Destruction Sap? Elemental Barrier. No. Daedric Summoning. Nothing. We do Crystal Shard. Not too interested. Lightning Form. Alrighty. Looks like that's what I'm doing. Lightning Form. How long does it last? Oh, I didn't want to go to his private chambers. I need to talk.
After further examination of the document, not exactly. But now that we know that the affliction isn't natural, we can work toward a solution. One that probably involves Chodala's staff. How the Ashlander got his hands on Sothasil's tool and turned it into a weapon is beyond me, though. Eventually, but we need to be cautious. If Chodala is as respected as you say, attacking him would start a war we can't afford to partake in. Go to Aldrin and talk to his sister, Saren. I don't trust her either, but she worked with you before. Get to Aldrin and locate Saren. She needs...
Well, I don't need to know what's happening to him again. I'm the one who figured it out.
I'll make it, don't you worry.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Oh, this is gonna be a long walk. Oh, yes, my familiar is there. I think I'm riding to that volcano there. Yeah, I definitely am. think I went the wrong way here. Okay. Oh, I definitely went the wrong way. Does hurt him just a little. I think I'm going the wrong way here. Yeah. Get back on the trail. Nope. What weapons do I have? Anything better than what I have? Really? No. Yeah, no. Nothing worth it. I actually really hate when games give you big numbers like that right to start. Like 1,013 damage. How about just 10 damage? Like, it's so much simpler to look at. I don't want to be super powerful right to start, because you're doing 1,000 damage, but nothing's dying one shot. Nothing's dying instantly. It makes more sense to be doing 10 damage. I think World of Warcraft's better for that. Start doing thousands of damage when you're super high level. Like, what am I going to be doing at level 10 or 20 on this game? I'll be doing 100,000 damage? Okay, let's just go along this way, I guess. Should be a trail somewhere up here that I can actually walk on. Mage's Fury can now be morphed. Where's the skill? Mage's Fury. Wish I could see what it can morph into. Almost there.
Ah, a fellow outsider in this inhospitable Sea of Ash. I wonder if we might help each other.
No. Alright, I am here.
Outlander, quickly! This way! I've been thinking about my brother's claim that he's the Nerevarine since we last spoke. No matter how I try, the word tastes false on my tongue. And now I fear he's about to convince the wise woman that his quest for power will benefit the tribes. My brother is respected and revered. He has allies in all of the tribes, not to mention his personal Red Exiles. We have to proceed with caution. Respect the Ashlander customs and traditions. Anything else will lead to violence and bloodshed. We talked to my brother. Tried to convince him this isn't the way. Barring that, we make sure the wise woman doesn't get drawn into his madness. Whatever Chodola says or does, don't attack him. We don't need a war between the houses and the Ashlanders.
Oh, we're going right in here. Looks pretty small.
The wise woman. I was hoping she'd be here.
You're too late, dear sister. Despite your protestations, the wise woman has gone to the Cave of the Incarnate to confirm my claim.
Brother, do you really want to pursue this dangerous course?
There was a time when you gave me your unconditional support, Seren. I
Look
miss
pretty,
those days.
Green. Well,
My brother Chodola's about to do something foolish and dangerous. But by dusk and dawn, Azura put you and I on the same path for a purpose. I just hope we have enough time. He's about to claim the title of the Nerevarine and try to unite the Ashlander tribes gathered here. He already convinced the Red Exiles to support him. He's using them to intimidate the other tribes. If he persuaded the Wise Woman to his cause. Wise Woman Dovracy, the most respected counselor and spirit guide this side of Red Mountain. She went to the Cavern of the Incarnate to meditate on Chodola's claim. If she confirms my brother's assertion, the tribes will follow wherever he leads. Agreed, but I dare not leave Chodola alone with the tribes. I feel the hand of Azura in all this. Go to the Cavern of the Incarnate and talk to the Wise Woman. I'll stay here and try to keep things under control until you return. The cavern's to the northeast of Aldrin, on the other side of the mountain. Hopefully, the rumbling and lava won't slow you down too much. Get to the cavern and talk to the Wise Woman. If she accepts Chodola's claim about the Nerevarine...
sure. I don't need to ask any questions. I can barely tell where the door is. So...
She won't refuse my claim. Just in case, make sure the Red Exiles are ready.
Your word is law, Nerevarine.
okay then. Looks like he's, she doesn't agree. He's just gonna slaughter everyone. I guess that is not the way to go. Oh, all the way over there, hey. That's, pretty far away. There's no easier way. Nope, doesn't look like it. Should be able to go maybe this way, hopefully. Seems to be a pathway over the lava up here somewhere. Thought that was gonna kill me. Look, lockpicks. I got tons of lockpicks at this point. Okay, looks like I go around the lava then. Okay. Just gonna try and walk past you here, don't worry about me. Yep. There we go. Now it's just a leisurely walk. Right, I can horse. See how much time I can cut out here. Character, yeah, I am a sorcerer. Missing a neck piece. I think all my stuff is damaged too. God, I wish I could auto sprint. That'd be nice. Just hurts holding down the shift button for that long. Oh, is that? Like halfway there now. Could I have gone around the other way? No. It's taken so long. Okay. Looks like I'm running. I don't think the horse actually helps that much. Still can't see it. I need those rune stones though. Another rune stone. Oh, what's that? A glowing book? Lower book discovered. I'll have to look at that later. Okay. You can really see the rune stones out here. Super easy. No, going the wrong way. I think he saw me. Now I can outrun him. Come on. Still off the trail. Okay. Okay, back on the path. Need to find those rune stones. and stuff. Destroy. Yes. Destroy. Destroy. That was my backpack now. Oh no. Well, that sucks. Keep following the trail, I guess. I gotta go to a shop and sell stuff next chance I get. Or shock can now be morphed. No. Nope, not here. Keep going. I guess I could get rid of all that food I got. Jewelry consumables. Ah, what the hell? I need rings. Okay. Destroy that. Yeah. See if I can sort by value. There we go. Destroy. Yeah. Destroy, yeah. Destroy. Okay. I'll do a little bit of space. I just want to get a ton of crafting stuff, though. Can't believe I missed out on all those crafting things. Got some more iron over here. What is that? Valley of the Wind Way Shrine. Nice. That'll help me move around. It's too bad way shrines cost money. Enchanting stuff.
Azura is my shield, you foul creatures. I sense you came for a different purpose. Let's talk inside the cavern.
Sure.
An outlander. Surely there must be another way. No, my lady, of course not. I'll do as you ask. Come here, outlander. We must talk.
Fine.
It feels strange to talk to an outlander in such a sacred place. But the Queen of the Night Sky insists. I need to render judgment on an important claim, and she says you can help me reach the correct decision. Words of truth from the mouth of an outlander. Remarkable. The Red Exiles and a few others believe that Chodola is the Nerevarine. He's convinced them, but not me. I came here to consider my options. I fear a bloodbath if I oppose his claim.
No, you fear correct.
Perhaps, but I must remain impartial. If someone else reveals the flaws in Chodola's claims by comparing him to the failed incarnates, that might do the trick. We thought the incarnates were possessed by the spirit of Nerevar, but each had a critical flaw that made them destined to fail to fulfill the prophecy. Their spirits reside here. Yes, you should speak to the incarnates. Take this pouch of blessed grave dust. Sprinkle a pinch upon the bones of the incarnate. We need knowledge to defeat Chodola, Outlander. Listen well to what the failed incarnates have to say.
The Nerevarine remains a promise unfulfilled, and I am as guilty of prideful posturing as every other failed incarnate that occupies this hall. Ask your question and let's be done with this. The Nerevarine must listen as well as proclaim. I refuse to accept wise counsel, which led to the doom of my tribe and the end of my quest to embody the spirit of Nerevar. Take my scroll and remind the wise woman that wisdom ignored is ignorance.
Alrighty.
We are the failed incarnates, the Ashlanders who proudly proclaimed themselves to be the Nerevarine, but were found wanting. The Lady of Dawn and Dusk urged us to cooperate. So ask your question. Take my scroll and help the wise woman see the lie of unbridled power. I thought myself the reborn Nerevar, for I was the strongest, most powerful warrior in all the land. But power alone won't save my people. In the end, it couldn't even save me.
Alrighty. And the last useless little bit of information. You didn't even throw that
Once
shit in the
I
right
was
place.
the hope of my people, but then my claim was proven false. Now I wait. To fulfill the prophecy, I followed a path of blood and war. In the end, my path became a road that led nowhere, and I was cast down from my lofty spot. Take my scroll, and help the wise woman understand the futility of a senseless war.
Mortal, let us speak.
Who, you? Giant rock.
I foresaw your usefulness before you even set foot in Vardenfell. Now comes a test that will challenge your ability to separate truth from lies. You must convince the tribes that Chodola is not the Nerevari. Doversee's wisdom outshines most other mortals. She recognizes the futility of Chodola's claim. If she rebuffs him, however, the tribes will turn on each other, and blood will flow. The staff, Sunra, it makes Chodola confident, reckless. Your instincts serve you well. Chodola's path took a dark turn. However, my sight clouds when I look too closely. Sothasil built Sunra, but he did not create it with this vile purpose in mind. You must act on my behalf, and Vivec's. Then go, return to Aldrun and help the... Use what the Incarnate shared with you. Their failures point the way toward... Due to an ancient pact, I am not permitted to interfere in the affairs of Nirn. Even this casual discussion pushes the boundaries of that agreement.
Alrighty. Should be looking for way shrines everywhere I go. Because now I got a long walk back. Oh, look at that. Got a way shrine. Costs so much to go from way shrine to way shrine, though. Oh, you know what? If I go to a way shrine, it probably doesn't cost anything. Yep, and there was a way shrine right there. I just wasted gold. Oh well. Hopefully I can just talk this one out.
Thank the moon and star. You've returned. The wise woman returned from the cavern of the Incarnate. Ah, of course. Use the tales of the failed Incarnates to counter Chodola's arguments. That's brilliant. An Outlander has no status in the Council. The Ashlanders won't listen to a word you say. Someone else has to present the arguments. Someone they trust. I suppose that means I have... You spoke to the Incarnates, not me. I'm familiar with their stories, but I'll need you to help me choose the appropriate argument to counter each of Chodola's claims. I hate opposing my brother in this. I just don't see... Incarnate Darnot thought his way was the best way. He rejected the counsel of the Wise Women and the Ashkans, something Nerevar would never do. When Chodala proclaims he knows better than anyone, we'll use this scroll.
Do not.
Incarnate Ajiri was a champion of my people. She defended us against great threats. But when she grew to love
Ajiri
war for
is
war's
war,
sake,
Danat
she
is
proved she
wisdom.
wasn't the Nerevarine. Meet
Yeah,
me
the
inside.
one I don't know is the other one. Theory Danat. I don't know if I'm supposed to remember that stuff, but I'm gonna try to.
Must we continue this farce? It's obvious that I'm the Nerevarine.
Someone has stepped forward to challenge your claim, Chodala.
Seren, I'm disappointed in you, dear sister.
Enough. I shall hear your arguments and render my decision.
We gon' get you, boy.
Even the Outlander can see that I'm the most powerful Ashkan. My strength alone proves that I am the Nerevarine.
Chodala puts forth his great strength as proof of his claim. Give me the scroll that discounts such a trait for the Nerevarine. That makes sense. I'll try that.
Yee. Now it's just the other two that I do know.
This doesn't look right.
Nope.
Sister, is that...
Time to pick the correct scroll.
Danat was wisdom.
Yes, that's a sound argument. Incarnate, appear!
As a warrior and as an Ashkan, I was the most powerful of my age. But for all my strength, I failed my people. Don't follow my example.
The faithless houses dare to threaten our land, but we shall meet them in battle, and I will lead us to victory.
This was the Adiri or whatever.
This is more nerve-wracking than I anticipated. That makes sense. I'll try that. Incarnate, appear!
I thought the path to the Nerevarine was a path of blood and battle, but my love of war was my undoing. War is not the way.
These failed incarnates prove nothing. I need no counsel but my own, as befits my status as the Nerevarine.
I think it's working. One more strong? Of course. Incarnate, appear!
I refuse to accept the counsel of the wise women and the Ashkans. I thought I knew best, but I knew nothing. That is not the way of the Nerevarine.
Look at that. 100%
Seren
disproven.
and the Outlander, their arguments have merit. Chodala, we deny your claim. You are not the Nerevarine.
This proves nothing! Look how the staff protects me! I am the Nerevarine! Red Exiles, slay the
Brother,
unbelievers!
no!
To the side!
Easy peasy.
Move to flank!
For Chodala! For the Nerevarine!
Go to my hut and get my healers, Sam.
I hate
now.
what my brother's become.
Right away, wise woman. Mortal, I would have words with you. Chodala has been revealed as a failed Nerevarine, but that hasn't dissuaded him from his reckless course of action. As long as he... Time is against you, mortal. Even now, Vivek, that pompous usurper, grows increasingly weaker. As much as I deplore him, Vivek cannot fall to Chodala's vile magic. There's another power at work here. One I can't quite put my finger on. Return to Vivek City. Do what you can to aid Vivek, and pay heed to my faithful vessel, Saren. I name her Champion of the Moon and Star. She will play a pivotal role in ending her brother's march toward godhood, if she survives.
Okay.
That was... exhilarating.
Where's the way shrine? Just down there, hey? Oh, I see it. Almost level 6. Wonder when I get the crafting abilities. Oh, I gotta go. There's no market here, is there? Okay, I'll have to go to the market in Vivek City. See if I can't see any runes on the way. Keep my eyes open, that's all. Am I going the right way still? Yeah, I am. Oh, there is a way shrine here. I just have to stop by it. No runes. I gotta fix Discord so it doesn't pop up during the game anymore. Here's the way shrine. Okay, these are all guild traders. General goods merchant. Just a little inside the city there. Is this it?
My workshop is your work.
Carpenter. Let's see. I want to sell a maple bow for sure. general merchant.
You look a bit lost.
Oh, this is guild.
This is the Vivek City
Oh, what's
Depository.
the bank? What do I have in the bank? Wow. Got quite a bit in the bank, don't I? Old pork. This item is no longer used in crafting and can be sold. Old thin broth. Oh my gosh. I can take all of this old. That's funny. I just put a bunch of old stuff in there. I mean, it wasn't old when I put it in
They
there.
said I could
Merchant.
make
Sell. Value. Soul gem. Old pork. Iron ore. No. Old. Nice. Cool. What else? Clothing station. Blacksmithing station. Iron ore. Refine. Cool. I need to find the enchanting station. Stick, fence, yada. Mystic. There we go. Alchemy enchanting table. Perfect. So that is pretty much right ahead of me. Someone over here. Here we go. Enchanting table. Nice. So, I don't have. I need a circle. Okay. You sell enchanting stuff. I guess.
Nothing to say.
Okay, I gotta buy enchantments from him. Try that. Enchanting table. We're going to extract. Add and extract all. Extract all. Oh, I see. Alright, to extract all. Why can't I? Oh. I need inventory slots. So, I need to sell stuff. I need to sell a lot of stuff. Or I need to put a lot of stuff in the bank.
Peace of mind. That's...
Deposit. Jewelry. No, not materials. Apparel. should be enough. Let's go back to enchanting. Extract. All. There we go. Perfect. So, do that. That and that. What did that get us? Add frost base. Okay. Develop and health. So, glyph of health. Says develop something base. Magic. Okay. Accept. See if we get. No, didn't get any back. Nothing else we can do there. Can check. Level's not quite high enough, but we can finally do enchanting. Next upgrade at enchanting rank 6. Enchanting 5. And this I will need a skill point for. Ooh, hirely. Okay. Now we continue our journey. We'll need to sell a bunch of stuff. Store. Let's sell. Value. 32 iron ingots. Okay. Rawhide scraps. Iridian dust. Butterfly wing. Fowl hide. Let's buy back those lockpicks. Red meat, slave pants, slave sandals, slave shirt. White meat. Don't need any of that. Okay. Now I can go on.
I don't like the looks of that sky.
Who is that? You're a buoyant
Oh,
armature
he's
for
barely
Vivek's
glowing
sake.
now.
As a god weakens, so too does his city suffer. I know my people grow fearful. Even the Archcanon is distressed. But the energy that remains to me holds the moonlit in the sky. At least for now. So what news does my eyes and ears bring to me? How this upstart Ashlander learned to attune Sotha Seal's tool confounds my understanding. And he dares use my power? Still, your help is appreciated. Every strike and parry takes us one step closer to ending this threat and restoring my vitality.
Due to Lord Vivek's condition, it falls upon us to find a solution.
quest here.
Lord Vivec must conserve his remaining energy, so we need to solve this problem on our own. It all comes back to Chodala. That damned Ashlander's draining the warrior poet's power. We need to... How should I know? That's not a skill the Tribunal teaches. Return to Barrowzar's tower and get Sothisill's former apprentice to come up with some kind of countermeasure. I'm sure he knows more than he's told you. You see right through me, Outlander. I have more worries than a Quama Queen has eggs. I'm talking about Chodala's sister. Seren claims to want to help, to want peace, but I don't trust her. Seek out Barrowzar, but be wary of the Ashlander's sister. We need to stop Chodala, and to do that, we need to find a way to overcome the device he's wielding. Find Barrowzar and make sure that crazy mage provides you with something we can use to save Lord. Is the bull sure it can bed the Betty? No. But by all accounts, we'll be better off with Sunara in our hands in a way.
Alright, let's see if we can go. Oh my gosh, those legs though. See if we can get some more crafting materials from an auction house or something. I'm sure there's something. Here we go. General goods merchant. No, that's not really what I'm looking for. Banker. What is this? Fence. Guild trader. Yeah, we can go back to the bank, see if I left myself anything. Should have emptied those characters' inventories before back before deleting them.
Robbery and murder.
No, looking for the bank. Where's the bank?
The Red Mountain.
Materials. Go. Not woodworking, we need the blacksmithing table. It was right around here somewhere. There we go. Computer dust. Deconstruct. There we go. Weapons to improve. Research. Nah. Diagrams. No. Okay.
I could give you a song and dance. Oh, don't mind the big chunk.
I'm not even in a guild. What am I looking around here for? obsidian and a sanded maple. Oh, I don't have enough. I don't even have one. Okay, let's see where we need to go here. Nope, won't get us anywhere near where we need to be. Alright, well. Yeah, it's about time to end it. So I'm gonna do that. Actually, let's check out our unread messages. Nothing. Unless it's all the way down at the bottom. No. Where are they? Oh, these two. There we go. Can we just delete everything? God, wish I could just delete it all. Alrighty. Perfect. On that note, yeah, I'm ending the stream here. And catch you guys in the next one.